Hello everyone, Patrick here, and today I am finally doing a review of this Battlebull Covert gaming chair. And yes, I've put it up on a little pedestal to give you guys a bit of a better look at it, and been using it for quite a few weeks now, and it's man, it's a good chair. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, one thing I have to mention is that I had to put this disclaimer in because I didn't really quite fit in this chair. It's a little bit smaller for me than the Corsair that I had before, so that is the only uncomfortable bit, but it only, to the sides. But if you are much smaller than me, as you can see, you'll fit in this chair quite nicely. It's very fine. Now, the bonus bits that are much different than the Corsair are these things. These are better, I think, softer. They don't move forwards and backwards, which is one of the frustrations I've had with the other chair. Same with obviously the other side. They don't go left and right, they don't spin anything, and it's the leather seems to be a lot more harder, stiffer in fact. It's not as soft, it feels like a corporate chair almost, and the pattern on this one I think is quite nice, very smooth. And one of the things you might notice is that there is no wires, cables, or little material holding any of these things on. The pillow here, for example, a massive improvement from the last chair. It looks so much nicer, so much sleeker when you don't have to have this material hanging around and holding it on. In fact, they only have this little crossbar that goes in between here, through the side, pull it through, and it holds the little pillow inside. And obviously you don't have to have it, but if you don't want to have it, you'll have this plastic bar near your head that is plastic here, and it will probably be a bit hard on the back of your head. So this is probably recommended to have, but it is nice. Absolutely love this. Sometimes I have the other one and I move my head and it just slips off and falls off, and now this one, just absolutely magnificent. Same goes for this one here. Instead of having these materials running up and down through the sides here and underneath the center, you have it going between here. So this part here actually comes out a little bit, so you can put your hand through, run the material through, and you can obviously move it up and down too, and that has worked a treat, and it just looks so professional. I mean, I know it's a gaming chair and I know what they're going for, but this just looks really nice and just really spick and span. Now the ground here, or rather the seat you'll be sitting on, not the ground, is much tougher than the last ones, from maybe because I can't remember how these ones were, but I think it's a lot tougher, and I like that. I like a tough, solid chair. Now in the other video that I posted about me building this, you might have noticed I was talking about how much the underside carriage has metal, not wood, and that is absolutely really good. It makes this chair feel absolutely solid, and I guess that's the point. This chair feels solid compared to those cheap looking gaming chairs where you can pay maybe 200 or 280 thereof and you'll get something that's very flimsy, and this is very solid. So if this was in a shop without the Battlebull name, with no colorful things, I bet you executives would pick this up in a snap at any price. So the only gaming thing about it is the colors, I think. Other than that, it is an executive chair, and I really like that about it. We've got the little handle here that moves it back up and down. The right hand side doesn't have a part that's sort of slowed down by the mechanism, so the only mechanism is in here. This side does not. I don't feel like that left side's falling back, so that mechanism is holding. Your mileage may vary, so just have a think about that when you get in this chair. Don't lean too far to the left side. Like, don't strain it too much on that side. I don't know. I think it's much better now than it was in the first chair. So yeah, the green one that I had, you might have seen that in a couple of my videos. Now, the build. This chair was the easiest chair out of the Battlebull series to be built. So easy. But there was one hitch that I had, and it turned out a few other people had, which I thought it was just my stupidity, but guys, a PSA, if you put this chair back together for the first time, and your little flaps are not working, your chair gas lift is not going up and down, you forgot to take the red cap off the gas cylinder. Now, I did that because it was red, and usually when it's red, you don't want to take it off. I don't know, I didn't see it, but all the other ones had different colors, so I could, oh, blue. Yeah, it seems like you peel it off. If you notice on a gas cylinder, when you put it to the barbecue, it's blue that you gotta take it off, not red. Red is usually meaning don't take it off. But here it is. And once you've put it together, you can't take the gas cylinder out of this actual chair or the unit that you put it in, the metal base here. So what you have to do, and you know, I've mentioned this to a few people who actually asked the question, hey mate, you got this chair, I got this chair, things not working, what do I do? Have you seen this happen? It's like, yeah. Well, you gotta take the undercarriage off the chair, take off the plastic covering that's on the carriage, and then take it off, and now you'll see the cap placing against the paddle points, okay? Peel that off. You might have to use pliers or a knife to even cut the plastic apart and take it off. Once you've done that, put that back together onto the chair, and it will work again. So it's just a little plastic tab that's holding it back, and I guess if you're watching this video for the review, it's good to know when you're putting it back together. So apart from that hitch, and it could just be human error, this chair was the easiest chair to put together. It had the least amount of screws, and the screws are lined up perfectly. Sometimes you get a device or a chair and you gotta put it together, and the screws don't quite fit and you gotta force it. Well, not with this chair. This chair has been absolutely great. So my friends, in conclusion, this is an extraordinarily expensive chair at this price. You are paying top dollar and you're expecting premium, and yeah, you're getting premium. This is literally the top of the line with these chairs. The Corsair is for the bigger folks. I recommend that one if you're a much larger side. These things will dig into your sides. Like the first chair I ever got, the green one, but the Corsair is really good for that. And it pretty much matches this chair in build quality, except these things go up and down, you know, so whatever. But now they don't. This is much better. So I think it's a good buy if you're looking for a chair that you're gonna treat with dignity and keep it well without putting jeans on with those little pins and cutting this. So if you're gonna treat it well, it will last you a long time and it will make your money's worth, because it is very, very comfortable on long gaming sessions. Even in the heat, it doesn't feel like it's burning my butt or my back, and I don't actually run around having a sweaty back after using this chair. Could be because it's got a bit of airflow there and a bit of gap between the back for this pillow. Not sure, not into that sort of medical calculations, but very comfortable, nice elbow rest, great implementation of the head pillow, and I cannot say any more. I mean, it is a chair. I mean, it doesn't do much more than what you sit on, so it is what it is. But my friends, it's up to you. The price is significant. As long as you take care of it, it will last a long time, and I suppose if you get the right colors, it'll look pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching, and I've got a special note about this chair. It could be part of a giveaway. Yes, now unfortunately the box is the size of me, if I was wide and square, and it will only be going to Perth people. But guys, more details coming up soon in the next couple of months, how you can get a hold of this chair, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you didn't like it, let me know why, and we'll see you in the next video. And if you're wondering why I sound so weird, I'm a little bit under the weather. And I'll catch you later.